How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Journeyman here on Football Manager 2021. Hope you guys are keeping well and safe, and we now move on to October of 2025. Continuing our push for, of course, every piece of silverware and piece of glory. So we are the ultimate Journeyman. Today we are going to be having kicking off October, but let's see how we've been getting on since we last met, which was a 1-0 win over Dynamo Kiev. We didn't mean to check the highlights out, but since then, we've beaten Norwich 5-2. Zambo and Gisa getting us off to a great start in the first minute with a goal. We actually went 2-1 down. Eric Aji Ohene scoring twice for Norwich. But in the second half, we turned it around. Ryan Gravenberch, Ousmane Dembele, Fabio Freitas and Elton Borges grabbing us goals and giving us a 5-2 win. We continued that form into the Carabao Cup. We beat Swansea City 3-1. An own goal, actually, by Matthias Piskorch, and then Raul Jimenez coming off the bench to score twice, and Rob Chapman getting a consolation goal for Swansea. We then smashed Chelsea. Of course, Chelsea were our bogey team last year. We've already beaten them in the Community Shield, and now we've beaten them again in the Premier League. 5-2. Gravenberch, Ruggeri, Neto, Zambo Anguissa and Borges scoring the goals for us. Lukaku got 2 for Chelsea, but we held on and got a massive victory in our most recent game. It was a 0-0 draw in the Champions League. Disappointing performance, a very dominant performance, but just couldn't put the ball into the back of the net. Today we're up against Reading, who are rock bottom of the Premier League. We are top, so it is top versus bottom. A win for us will extend our lead slightly at the top of the league. We're second in our Champions League group as well. Us on 4 points alongside Hertha Berlin and Juventus on 3 points, who do play Juve in our next Champions League game. And of course, into the fourth round of the Carabao Cup, where we'll play up against Southampton. So it's quite a busy month coming up, but we're hoping today to get all 3 points against Reading. So let's jump into it. So then here we are with the teams. We're starting Costa in goal, Semedo, Santiago, Light and Ruggeri at the back. Zambo and Gisa in the middle with Tonali, Dembele, Gravenberch, Neto. And I've gone for Borges ahead of Fabio Silva today. Reading as well there. You got a couple of good players. Thierry Neves, Ajaria playing as well. But a couple of decent players. But you would hope this should be a very much routine victory for us today. We've scored the most goals in the Premier League, as you would have seen there. There's our team once again. Fabio Silva not quite hitting the ground running. I know he had a little injury at the start of the season, but I was hoping that he'd score a few more goals. And there's the team for Reading as well. A lot of young players in there. And here we go at Molineux, hoping to grab another 3 points, hoping to continue our another title push. It's Reading with a corner in, headed away by Santiago. And here's Borges now on the break. Got an option in front of him, but he looks like he may go alone unless he's going to try and get a cross in here. Great run. Got the effort on goal. And Gisa also had an effort on goal, which was blocked. A fantastic run there. Probably should have pulled the trigger a little bit earlier or laid the ball off. But nevertheless, a really, really strong run by Elton Borges, who attributes are phenomenal. We've just got to see him start hitting the back of the net a little bit more often. And here's Neto, who's got away from his man. Pedro Neto played it across. It's Gravenberch who's got it. He went down. Neto all the way back to Tonali. We'll play in Neto again. Ball back in towards Borges. His chance was blocked and Ruggeri heads it out for a Reading goal kick. 20 minutes gone. And we pile in some very, very early pressure on the Royals. And this is similar to the last game in the Champions League, where we look so dominant, which all of a sudden not putting the ball in the back of the net. Neto, though, will find Santiago. And he heads over the bar as well. The chances are coming thick and fast. Nagy ball in. Santiago, he heads it away. And now this is the counter-attack again. It's 2 versus 2. Borges is going to go alone. He stumbles. He's still got the ball. And he's tackled there. And that is never a foul. Never a penalty. He might give it, though, you know. Is he going to give it? I don't think it's a foul. No penalty. Frustrating. Big chance that was again for Elton Borges, who's made a couple of decent runs so far in this first half. But we've had 7 shots and 0 on target. Now that we've had 2 on target. Neto there with the ball in. Goalkeeper Whiteman comes and saves it. Good collection there for Reading, who can maybe start a counter-attack now. But he'll find Ousmane Dembele. And Gisa again over to Semedo now on the right-hand side. Nelson Semedo. Running towards goal. Pedro Neto was there. He went down. That's got to be a penalty. He's going to go check the monitor. But it was an easy chance of Pedro Neto to put the ball into the back of the net there. And I'm assuming it's going to be a penalty. And I'm going to assume it's going to be Sandro Tonali to take it as well. So let's have a quick look to see if he is the man, Tonali. It is a penalty for certain. And right on half-time, it is going to be Sandro Tonali to take. And Tonali... Oh, he's put it wide. He sent the goalkeeper the wrong way. And then he's put it wide. And it's still 0-0 at half-time. I can't quite believe it. 1.99 XG in this game. I'm going to tell them we're not happy with this performance so far. But I cannot believe this is still 0-0. We've purely dominated this game. And the last game in the Champions League. Semedo, Borges again. And now... Masala, Ruggeri, Dembele, Semedo. Dembele again running towards goal. Lay it off. Dembele will go alone and drags it wide. No, not good enough. I don't even know where to start with this bench now. I think we're going to bring Nuno Santos on. We've got two left footers on now. Pedro Neto and Nuno Santos. And we're going to bring Borges off as well. We'll bring Fabio Silva on. See if Silva can find the back of the net. But it was Tonali who put that penalty wide. And we should be 1-0 up. With 20 minutes to go, though, it is still goalless. Here is Fabio Silva now on the turn. Lays it off for Tonali. Almost made up for that penalty miss by hitting the woodwork. Can he get it back into the area? He can, but can't beat the Reading defence again. 21 shots to Reading's 2. And it is still... 0-0. We're coming in towards the last 10 minutes of the game. We're going to bring Gravenberch off now for Andre Horta as we continue to search now for that final goal. 5 minutes to go. Going to drop a berate on the lads, and now this is where we've got to see what we can do. Go a bit more direct. Let's push these guys much higher up. Can we get something out of it, or is that going to be all? It's finishing 0-0. I can't believe it. It's Wolves 0, Reading 0. We remain unbeaten in the Premier League, but somehow we've drawn 0-0 and not scored there. I can't quite believe it, to be honest. Absolutely smashed them. We are top. Got a little bit of a cushion. I think Liverpool can leapfrog us. But now it's one of those, I think, you know, looking at that. Reading have gone up to 19th. Well, those last two games there, we haven't scored in our last two games. Against Hertha Berlin, we had 17 shots to their 1. In the game against Reading, we had 24 shots to their 2. And we haven't put the ball in the back of the net. So, some work definitely to be done. We've got a little break now between now and our next game. But we'll come back next month, probably for that game against Juventus in the Champions League. Until then, guys, be sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And until next time, I'll see you all very, very soon.